I'm going to use the word patriotic for this Godwin. If you have been watching my videos, you will know that this guy will always choose to defend Nigerians over Ghana. The last time he made video was when he was seen telling Ghanaians that you guys claim that Nigerians are the ones doing a social work in Ghana. But the actual sense, he went and dug some videos where we have some Ghanaians doing a social work in Nigeria just to clap back on Ghana and Ghanaians. This time around, he came out and said, enough is enough. That's enough of him defending Nigeria. Like, he's literally tired of coming out all the time on social media to choose Nigeria over Ghana. He went further to state that there are so many things that the rich man in Ghana does not do that we can randomly find in Nigeria. He used the word horrible things. I can't wait to share. To be very honest, a lot of people can relate to him, and they were like, this is what they want Nigerians to learn from Ghana. Should I say, this is what they want Nigerian rich men to learn from Ghana and Ghanaians. I'm going to quickly take you guys through all these videos I was able to put together, and of course, more reactions coming from both Nigerians and Ghanaians. Watch these videos.
I've never stopped saying it, and I'll keep saying it. You see, the senseless spying by Dangote group of company truck in Nigeria can never happen in Ghana. Put me anywhere. Where are my Ghanaian cousins? Come out and tell us if what Dangote group of company truck is doing in Nigeria is also happening in Ghana. Come out and tell Nigerians, let them understand that this is not about Europe, this is not about America, this is not about UK, this is about Africa to Africa, this is about humanity. There is no humanity in you people. All of you are running around now. You are posting Fina's sister. You are typing LYP. Wicked, blood-sucking vampires that call yourself Nigerian bloggers. You people are part of the problem. You lot are part of the problem. All of you are looking for the engagement. All of you are getting engagement. All of you are getting exactly what you are there for. Money, money, money. You don't give shit about the Nigerian government. You don't give a shit about the Nigerian citizen. You don't care. It doesn't perturb you. Whether they buy or they leave is none of your business. As long as you're getting engagement, you're getting the monetization you're there for. That's all you care about. Use your platform and call out Dangote group of company, because they are the one causing the senseless buying of the Nigerian citizen. This is enough. Dangote's biggest company is in Kogi State. Go and look at the state of Kogi. Go and look at the state of that place that company is, and find out how many casualties they get every day. How many children do they buy every day? Generation of vipers. Blood-sucking demons. Now waiting on a be. Now waiting on a be. All of una. All of una. All of una. Use your platform. Dangote is the problem. Federal government is the problem. Use your platform. Una no wants. You don't want anything to happen to your account. You don't want them to shut down your account because you don't want to lose followers. You don't want to lose engagement. Go and find out what is happening in other African countries. And tell me why a man like Dangote will have a driver without a proper license, proper training to drive a truck in a country of over 200 million people. What level of wickedness is that? Can I even drive in England without a license? How dare me? Imagine driving a truck without proper license. Some of them are driving with expired license, and the Nigerian police and the Nigerian road safety see them on the road every day. You turn the other cheek. But when you see poor and suffering Nigerians, you start exercising your power. I sound go curse again. I'm trying my best to stop using thunder. I'm sorry. Make a fire on her respectfully. All of you are wicked. There's no humanity in you people. Una no get human sympathy at all. At all. Wicked blood-sucking demons. Now what you wanna be? Una, Dangote, federal government, all of una are the same. You rejoice in another man's predicament. You rejoice in another man's suffering because it's not affecting me. You turn the other cheek. You have the platform. Use it. Use it. If all of us are calling Dangote out every day, without your 1,000 followers, without your 100,000 followers, without your 1 million, 5 million followers, use it and call Dangote out. We are tired. This is not life. There is more to life than this.
Dangote is the richest man in Africa. We have the richest people in Africa. We are the most richest country in Africa. Yeah, people. That is why Buhari called us lazy youth. It's now that I'm realizing it. Dangote, reckless drivers. Dangote, unlicensed drivers have been buying Nigerian citizens for over decades. As a matter of fact, I have someone I knew that lost her husband. The children were small when Dangote traveled by the man. It is not like a new thing to us. It is a normal thing now in Nigeria that Dangote group have been employing underage children, people who are less than 18 years, driving that big truck. Unlicensed people. People who are not trained to be driving on the major road in Nigeria, buying innocent citizens on daily basis. 2015, when I was coming back from Christmas from Lagos to East, the two Etisalat car, I've never forgotten this incident, even though I was younger. The two Etisalat car that left Lagos with us, because they were riding far, before we could get to Asaba, these two Etisalat car, Dangote trailer have crushed every single soul in that car. When we got there, the blood there was like erosion. Now today, Dangote started doing things for Nigeria. Not be today. So I just come back from church and I realized I'm seeing a lot of people who are blaming VDM that it was him that made Fina's sister not to get justice or whatever they're claiming, because I don't know if Nigerian youth are actually thinking. If your brain are working, because if your brain is working, VDM should not even be anybody's problem in this whole situation. At least now that somebody that matters is involved, we should focus on Nigerian government to do the right thing, where Dangote group is. We should focus on making sure that Dangote group will do things how it should be in Nigeria. But instead, you guys are portioning blame to very dark man who left his comfort zone down to Benin, use his own personal money, do road wage, so that this constant incident that keep happening there will not happen again. Is Nigeria paying him? Is he in any payroll in Nigeria? That thing which that man did, that place in that road, is he the one supposed to do it? Those state government, what are they doing? Nigeria is a country, what are they doing? Those things he did personally is something that Nigerian government should take care of. We also in a video where he was stopping a lot of trucks, realizing that so many of them are underage, realizing that some of them have expiring licensed driver, some of them even using different persons' own, some of them is not well trained at all, but they're on the Nigerian road. Some of them even another company that is using them with the name. A lot of nonsense is happening in Nigeria, and Nigerian youth are not focusing on the government where the problem is coming from. You are pushing blame on a single individual who is really, that man have gave out everything in him. The only thing left for that man to do is to give up his life for Nigeria. And here's what I want to tell you very damn. I've been saying it. I can't change your personality, but Nigerian doesn't want you dying for. We are very ungrateful people. You guys are pointing hand at very dark man. Say what happened. As few hours ago, I came across a post that were saying that Fina, when his sister buy in the morning, they on set, they film. Now they craze for this Nigeria. Now no well at all, because if not sense they correct so. Now no know anything. Nigeria government where everybody supposed they focus now, and then what they group they shout, they rant, make Nigeria government to do the right thing, because this one is becoming too much. Is it because it's Fina's sister? Do you know how many people that Dangote reckless unlicensed driver have useless, taken prematurely in this F? How many of them came online? Those ones you saw video and posting recently. I didn't know man video. Did you ever hear about it? If not because of Fina's sister was involved. Because celebrity sister they involved. I don't know why. See, this is why Nigeria is not going for, because we are too sentimental. We lie a lot. We are not truthful to ourselves, and that is why we are one place. We are better than every other person. Go and see how things are working in other countries. Those ones we thought we have more resources than, we are more intelligent than, we are everything, living in delusion. We are not seeing truth, and in fact we are seeing truth, but we can't tell ourselves the truth. As long as you are in payroll, as long as you are benefiting from any single person, you are ready to stand by lie, just because you are getting a peanut. We sold our integrity, we sold our dignity. We have nothing to stand with. When I'm not blaming Fina, we come over very dark man along the line, because she can't tell us that she come over very dark man. Not even that with the people. Let us assume she did not have any interior motive at the initial time and could have allowed that man to push. The major thing could have been to push, to send that girl abroad instantly. But she was interested in 1 billion. She was interested in other things she's interested in. Instead of doing the right thing. You can't put your two hands in your two hands in your mouth at the same time. You take it one at a step. The first step should be take this girl out to see if she can survive. But instead of you guys saying what you're supposed to say, doing what you're supposed to do, you are blaming very dark man. May God punish anybody that will point at that guy. Can you do what he's doing? The time where they stop trailer, if all of us they panic, all of us they fear. What about if Dangote people could have arrested that guy? What about government have come and used their oppressing power as usual on him? By now, everybody will say, hey, very dark man is doing too much. But he went and conquered and went back to his base. Now the mistake that the sister did reflected in whatever. I wouldn't even blame anybody. Whatever happened to this girl is God's decision. Even with the level of the situation she is already, we know that her surviving chance is 50-50. We are not supposed to blame anybody at this point. What we're supposed to do is to rant that Nigerian government should make sure that the family of that lady is compensated, because she's a nursing mother. And the children of that young lady is being taken care of by Dangote Group and Nigerian government. That should be where our energy is supposed to be going. But instead, none of you want to talk about the real thing. You people are so interested in destroying, trying to dent the image of very dark man. See, go and watch most of his video. There was a place he said that the only thing that can make any of you who is fighting him to succeed is any day he compromise. It's an oath. You see that statement? It is an oath. And when you have made an oath in this life, if you want to live long, be careful what you say in your mouth. Because anytime you go against what you say in your mouth, it's by you faster than any other thing anybody does around you. So the only way you guys can bring very dark man down and can succeed in all your evil plans is any day he compromise. That is why Nigerian government doesn't care about our shouting, because they know that we don't have sense. Nigerian youth is the biggest problem of Nigeria. We have excuses of everything. Nigerian government are not doing things right. The leaders are not doing things right. Before our face, we could see it. But we are still coming out to defend them. They are looting us. They are oppressing us. But we are still the one defending them. As this case surfaced in face of social media, no celebrity talked about it. So many people have said that they didn't talk about it because of Yabojan. What? Forget those stories. They did not talk about it because all of them were protecting the chances of being endorsed by Dangote Group. And they know that if they should say anything about it, maybe if there be any chance one day, their chances of being endorsed by Dangote Group will be limited. And they know that if they get chance to be any ambassador of any kind in Dangote Group, their riches will double. Selfish mindset. That is what have kept Nigeria where it is. That is what have kept all of us where we eat. We all know. Erufai came out and said that P2B won election 2023. Did it fly? Did not fly? Because the truth is that we all know the truth. But we are one place because of selfish mindsets. Nigeria, fear. I rebuke people like you people. I rebuke each and every one of you, including myself, because I'm a Nigerian. It's a pity that a pity man is, in fact, a pity man is dying in a pity way. We all are going into the same place. We are going down, but we can't stand out to speak one single truth because of your benefits. You are interested in your family legacy, how to make yourself rich, how to become one of the toughest, richest person. You don't care whatever other people are facing. Not only very dark man don't come out to give out everything and rebuke of whatever he will gain personally for the interest of the whole Nigeria, for the interest of the whole country, for the interest of the whole future of unborn Nigerians. You guys are coming here to blame me. May God punish each and every one of you. Anybody will come see. May God punish you people. You know, go better for anybody who will ever speak ill against very dark man. Very dark man, you have done your best. It wasn't your fault. You were told to go out. You were skipped because they didn't want you. They said they don't want you. So as they don't want you, will you force yourself? And for what you don't to say, if this guy say you go see, not try any nonsense again. They say you don't want it, they are nothing. So let them do it. Rest on roof. Nigeria happened to you.
We are still here talking Fina this, Fina that, VDM this, easy that. A pregnant woman actually lost her life today because of 28,000 naira hospital bill. We lost a soul, not even a soul. We lost two souls today. We lost the woman, we lost her baby because of 28,000 naira. 28,000 naira. And wait, before you blame the husband, before you blame her siblings, before you blame her family, before you blame her friends, is there not supposed to be a system in place for pregnant women? Are there not supposed to be a system in place? They said in Lagos, pregnant women get free health care. So are there not supposed to be such system in place in Nigeria for pregnant women and infants, for pregnant women and toddlers? But we are still fighting over Fina and 1 billion naira lawsuits. We are still fighting and dragging whether VDM is right or wrong. Why is Easy getting involved? But this woman don't die. But we're still here fighting over Easy, VDM, and Fina. But we lost two souls today for government's inability to take their own responsibility. And before you blame her family, blame the government first. Let's blame the government. 9 months of trouble, 9 months of sleepless nights, 9 months of praying and fasting, 9 months of weeping and gnashing of teeth, 9 months of hope, 9 months of light and darkness, all gone just like that. But your leaders are quick to fly to London for medical checkup. They are quick to fly to London when they have headache. They are quick to fly to London. They are quick to fly to London for anything and everything. But a woman cannot afford 28,000 naira for medical checkup. Nigeria, it is well.
I totally understand the fact that we Nigerians have a long way to go. We have a lot of things to learn from Ghana, right? This case between Dangote trucks, Fina's sister, very dark man, what's her name, Lizzie, and all that has been so controversial. And to be very honest, because of my mental health, I didn't even indulge. Like I skipped throughout, because what is really going on with the country? This is when you have country that people randomly come out to do whatever thing they want to do, and they go scot-free. They go scot-free because they believe that there's no laws, stipulated rules and regulations that govern this country, Nigeria. I don't know how to react on this particular Dangote truck video because I've done a video about that before. If you're an OG here, you will know there was a time, I think last week, I talked about it, right? This Dangote is the richest man in Nigeria. He's been celebrated and worshipped all the time. Like, there's no way Nigerians will make mouths compare themselves with Ghana. They wouldn't mention Dangote. But why is this guy's source of income unaliving mostly Nigerian youths? This Fina sister, this Fina she won Big Brother. I don't know, I can't remember, maybe 2020, 2024, 2022 or thereabout. She won the Big Brother Nigeria and she's a celebrity. A lot of people know her. So now, the sister has been back and forth. I don't want to explain the video because if you want to hear it, head over to, it's everywhere, it's trending. People are talking about it because they felt like, they actually tagged it negligence. They tagged it when you don't know your rights. They tagged it lawlessness. They tagged it Nigeria as a failed country. The reason why you guys are even here, we are having this conversation and discussion, is because the lady involved, that is Fina, is a celebrity. Have you ever wondered what would have happened if this person is just a commoner? I mean, like people like you and me. Have you wondered what it would have become if the person was just a commoner, just like you and me? So the reason why this whole thing has been trending back to back on social media is because the person in question is a celebrity, and yet justice wasn't served. And yet she is still moving from one place to another. And yet you guys could hear the cries of Nigerians complaining. You do not let things to happen before you take corrections. This is one thing that you will not see in Ghana. The only thing that is associated with Ghana rich men are good news, charity. I don't know if you guys know Richard Nikwe. If you're Nigerian watching, I'm asking because I know, of course, Ghanaians know him. And the guy has gone viral that even there's no Nigerian that you call out now that wouldn't know this guy. He opened food bank. He didn't stop there. He enrolled a lot of people in school. He didn't stop there. He built so many schools for the citizens of the country. He didn't stop there. It has been one good news to another, all celebrations. But how have the rich men in Nigeria treating we Nigerians? And when we come out on here to make videos, they'll be like, why are you criticizing your country, Nigeria? Then why can't I? It is not been criticizing. It has been that voice that needs to hear. If the person like this Godwin could come out to address these things like this. Godwin, people think that patriotism is when you shut your mouth up when things are eating you up. That is not patriotism. Patriotism is when you lend your voice when you need to lend your voice. Patriotism is when you speak, even when it is bad, even whenever that person shuts their mouth up. So you want Godwin to come out and start saying that Nigeria is a good country, where at the actual sense we have a lot of lapses. I don't know. I saw a video yesterday that even this Dangote's truck is still buying people as of yesterday. And I just don't know why it has a lot to do with young youth, like young Nigerians. When these things are just students, I don't know why it has that connection. It's been alleged that probably the money is not legit. Allegedly, we don't know. I don't know. I'm not a relation. I'm only here to tell you guys what is blowing up on TikTok, and of course, social media is basic, not just TikTok. So I would like you guys to tell me what you think in the comment section. Of course, reactions coming from Nigerians feeling like they are not safe in their country anymore, feeling like their voices aren't heard, feeling like even the very dark man that a lot of Nigerians are now calling on, depending on, I think he's already tired, because there's no way this guy can do everything. We have a other person that needs to work, but there's no way. Like, I'm tired. Even me that's even analyzing this video, I won't lie, it's becoming frustrating, it's becoming tiring. So I can imagine how very dark man feels, and of course the prominent man that speaks for Nigerians. I'm going to end here because I want you guys to tell me what you think in the comments. If this is your first time coming across my face, my name is Uju. You're welcome to Uncut with Uju. Don't make your last by subscribing, and I'm going to see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.